Once more, another Borderlands 2 little trick for you. Alright, this one takes place in the Captain Scarlett and her Pirates Booty campaign, DLC campaign. Okay, and this one, basically this can only be done after you completed it. But this is actually a little trick that actually makes it where you can go back in and continue to raid the treasure room after you beat the, where you beat the Leviathan at. And normally you can only fight the Leviathan twice, but after the story, because after the story, you can't get back in there. But there's actually a way around that, which I'll be showing you all here. So anyway, once in warm water, you will start off, from Captain Scarlett's, ship right down there, and you will come up here to where this is, this little white splotch on the ground. You'll know when you were there when the ground shakes. You go to this cutscene, and this very attractive, strapping young lad comes in and wants to eat you. So anyway, from there you'll end up inside the Leviathan. Quite nice feng shui and home decor, definitely a vacation spot for you and the kiddies. So anyway, you'll go through this door, or, esophagus, interior decorations, stomach lining, regardless, but, you'll go down this way. Of course, anyone who's already went through here and fought the Leviathan knows that, knows about this, and you also would know this is where you fight, Captain Scarlett and her, her pet pertaining to giant, Rakk Hive, which basically those fuckers look like camels that, spawn the very annoying, flying enemies known as Rakks in this game. But anyway, obviously I didn't have to worry about Roscoe. Now keep in mind another little thing I gotta explain. Once you do this, like once you beat the quest the second time, for I believe it's Treasure of the Sands, do not turn it in. If you turn it in after you beat it the second time, you won't be, then you can still do it, but the only thing is then every time you got to go in and fight Roscoe, and then afterwards the Leviathan again, whom you were about to see in a second as soon as I walk out. What looks like a giant anus, but anyway, this is the Leviathan. But this is the cutscene that shows when you first engage him in combat. But every time but basically you don't have to worry about it because when you come out here, he automatically goes into his death animations if you just slayed him, and then afterwards he dies. Okay, now anyway, one thing that can be very key to this. Now I remember what it was in the last episode, since I never actually changed my weapons out. It's because remember, everyone who watched remembers I picked up this stupid ass sniper rifle. So the reason I don't really need a caustic sniper rifle like that is because, if I'm correct, I don't really use them anyway. But okay, so basically, as you see right here, this is a Jacobs brand sniper rifle. The reason for this is because this actually helps out a lot. It's not necessary, but it does help out. Okay, now what you will do is you'll go up to Leviathan's arm, and then right here, you want to look for a little spot that basically kind of looks like, right there. And you'll walk straight forward. Now sometimes when you get to this spot, you can end up, like from rare times, you'll fall through right here, but this one times where I haven't. Okay, now the reason I said, use a sniper rifle is because, it gives you a very steady hand. It doesn't shake around a lot. And you want to find this little spot right here. And after that, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But as you can see, I have that laying back on the ground. Sometimes you'll go straight up, sometimes you have to press the jump button a few times. But either way, you can see now I'm floating off the ground. But anyway, from here you want to continue to jump straight up. And, it doesn't. At first, it doesn't look like you're doing much, but then you realize you're rising up. So anyway, you'll keep doing this, and as you can see, you kind of seeing the sunlight coming out over there. That's another sign that it's working if you continue to rise. And when so at one point, as you're about to see, right? Yeah. See, now Zer0 just falls back to where he was. Okay. Now, the way I do this right here is I look for a face. There's a specific area where, if you see where I'm pointing right there, it kind of looks like, some chick with hair down over her eye. You guys might not see it like that, but that's how I see it, because, that's her itty bitty little nose right there. But, anyway, you'll kind of want to look for a little spot that looks just like this. Go forward. Okay, now when you get close to this wall, you kind of got, I guess you can stop right here. Alright. And then, afterwards, you'll look for that little spot, the spot right there. It's a little bit darker than the rest of the wall. And you'll go forward here. And then you'll fall. And if you did it right, you will land right there. Okay, now walk straight forward. Don't run, because, you could end up going down there, like I did the first time I did this, and it didn't really work that well. Okay, now again, another spot where like the rest of the area, you know, the rest of the scenery, you know, is different colored. You're looking for that little spot right there. Go straight forward. All right, now from here, you kind of gotta want to watch it also. But just, you know, go up to this spot right here, and there you have it. You know, I've gotten back in the treasure room, which normally would be closed off. And you know, and keep in mind that these chests, you know, do have a knack for dropping legendaries. I mean, the truth is, the one Unkempt Herald that I have right here, it wasn't. This isn't the double penetrating Unkempt Herald. This is actually my third Unkempt Herald in all. One of them I got from a loot midget. But I'll show you a little trick for those for legendary loot midgets. Probably my next video. And then I had another double penetrating Unkempt Herald, which, you know, I got from collecting 613 Torque tokens and the, you know, the Campaign of Cards DLC, and I just bought one. But this one I actually got out of this treasure room. You know, the other Unkempt Herald I had was, you know, had all the same specs except for the fact it was a little bit, you know, weaker in damage. So obviously that's the reason I traded out. Anyway, to keep from having, you know, you could just jump off, you know, and just climb back up. But, you know, see, what I like doing is I like just jumping off from right here. And then, you know, I just run across this, jump over here, and that saves me a little bit, you know, a few seconds off the little impersonation on King Kong climbing the Empire State Building. Okay. So, you know, I mean, don't get it, you know, twisted that the chest with the little pirate, you know, the Jolly Roger looking thing on the front, you know, the only ones that will hold legendaries, they will, but any of the chests here, except for the small ones, which you can get, like, you know, stuff like, you know, ammo in it, whatever out of. Which I would watch it if you open up the small ones, because sometimes, you know, there'll be a bomb in there. But after I open these up, we'll see what we got. I just like going around, just opening them all at once and looking back and seeing if I can see any orange glows. Okay, and... Alright, there's no legendaries. Most of them are, of course, you know, there's one more chest, but I'll get to that one in a minute. All I'm seeing is legendaries, a few E-Techs. Well, no legendaries, just a few E-Techs, a few greens, mostly blues. But also, as you can see, this is also going to be a good place to get you a few iridium and a couple bucks. But yeah, there is, however, because, you know, you can get anything from guns here to relics, so forth. And, you know, like I said, you know, you can open these up, get ammo. And sometimes, you know, it's good to open them because, you know, like I just did here, they'll give you like a decent bit of money. But anyway, there is one more spot, you know, here or whatever. Basically, how I can say this is the map up there. You notice how the part in the middle looks like, you know, a square-headed man with a nose. I know it's an odd comparison, but it's. I mean, if you look at this damn thing, I mean, right there, that looks like a dang Minecraft person, you know, who told lies like Pinocchio. But anyway, so what you'll do is, you know, kind of make sure the nose, just, you know, we'll just call it the nose, is, you know, is facing left. You know, and then like do like this so it's facing right. And then after that, you know, you'll go down here. And then, you know, there'll be one more chest. This, and if you haven't got the challenge for it, this will actually give you like the little lost chest challenge for, you know, your badass rank. And there's E-Tech, a couple of relics and so forth. But yeah, so anyway, that's it for this tutorial right here. And like again, if you like, you know, subscribe to the channel, you know, show some support and so forth. It's not, of course, completely necessary, but anyway, thank you for watching, and hope you know, hope this trick helped.
You fucking smurf perm son of a bitch! Whoa! Holy shit, how you doing?
Stanley walked through the red door.
Stanley walked through the blue door.
I still don't think...
Would you knock it off? Cute little Batman plushie. So, you know, I'll just let you chill over here with Pikachu. Okay, this is actually, look at that, little portal keychain.